This video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. All financial actions are your own responsibility. Please make sure you understand the risks before getting started. Hey, I've got something that might make your day. If you think trading is just for boring suits with spreadsheets instead of souls, relax. Honestly, you don't need to be a candlestick expert to start understanding the market. I'm Simon, I've been doing this for 10 years and I have a community you can join via the pinned link to see how all of this really works every day. I'm not selling you another course, I'm showing real practical trading. What do you get inside? I share trading ideas live on screen. I explain why and when I enter or exit. You can just watch or ask questions, up to you. Join the community via the pinned comment, it's there for you. Now let me show you the trade we broke down this morning. Today I'm watching the market move and I want to share how I think when I look at a chart. It's all based on personal experience and simple observation. This is not advice or instructions, just an example of how you can start engaging your thinking when looking at numbers and lines. Let's begin. On the screen you can see that after a sharp rise the movement has slowed down. It reminds me of a car easing off the gas before a turn. This kind of moment can suggest that the mood of participants is beginning to shift. Pauses after strong moves often hint that things might be about to change. That's exactly when it's worth paying closer attention. The chart reached a point where similar slowdowns happened before. You can see that the line started to behave differently here, more actively. When the chart starts acting differently in the familiar zone, it can be a signal that change might be coming. After the rise, the line seemed to slow down and slightly shift direction. It gave me the sense that there might be a change in trader sentiment. There are areas where the chart behaves in similar ways again and again. These are points of interest, not calls to action. Green areas started to appear on the screen. In the past, these moments matched the start of more confident upward movements. I took note of it. Even after a drop, a new move can begin, but it's better to watch how it unfolds rather than rush it. How was it? Being a beginner is normal, everyone starts there. If you're watching this, you're already interested, and that's the perfect time to start understanding how the market works without pressure or chaos. I know how overwhelming it can be at the start. Too much info, too many terms. That's exactly why I created this community. Everything is explained live in simple language. I don't just post content, I'm there in real time, answering questions, giving feedback, and supporting newcomers. You don't need to prep. You can observe, join in, take your time, no one's rushing you. Link is in the pinned comment, jump in and we'll keep trading. The line approached the lower boundary again but didn't go any further, as if it met invisible support. These moments often signal a pause in the decline. If the price freezes at the same point and doesn't move lower, it might hint at stabilization. It's useful to notice that. After a long decline, the chart started to rise. It looked like a change in the background, like the sun breaking through after a long cloudy day. The first upward move after a big drop is always interesting. The key is to observe it calmly and without rushing. Before this, the chart moved almost in a straight line and then suddenly dropped. It looked like a return to a previous pattern. A sharp move after a pause often makes you wonder, has the old dynamic returned? Again, we see the chart hit its ceiling but failed to break through. It looked like hesitation and doubt. When the chart repeatedly fails to go higher, that can be an important moment. Not a time to action, but for reflection. The chart briefly paused, then continued to fall. The pattern looked familiar, things are developing just like before. If the move continues in the same direction after a break, it's something to factor into your observation. After a short pause, the chart moved back to where it had been. It seemed like the line was just continuing its behavior. Sometimes nothing really changes, even when it feels like things are slowing down. In these moments, it's especially important not to rush or jump to conclusions. And remember, this is not a recommendation, it's just one way to think while looking at your phone screen. Any decisions are yours alone, and it's essential to consider the risks. Analyze calmly and consciously. So what do you think? I hope this video helped you. What you saw is just a glimpse of how to look at the market without fear or guesswork. Inside the community, everything happens live. This is not a course, it's a real experience, real conversation, a chance to join if it interests you. I'm personally involved, I read questions, I answer, I explain. If this approach speaks to you, the link is under the video. Join via the pinned comment to get closer to the action, to real practice, to real insights. Thank you for your attention. Hope to see you live soon.